These workshops is perfect place to network yourself, make yourself better. And for me, it's wonderful. It was a great experience.
If you remember back to when you were a teenager, it's a difficult time of life, and you're transitioning and you're becoming an adult, and there's so many skills that you have to learn to be successful. What our program does is it teaches these teens life skills that they're going to need to be able to be successful in the world when they graduate.
We started the program because we realized that there was a high number of youth who were aging out of the foster care system, and the statistics weren't the best. Many of these youth were becoming homeless, utilizing the welfare system. They would become pregnant as a solution. They would sell drugs to be able to eat. And with this high number, we looked at why is this happening to these youth? And we found out it's because they've not received the knowledge, resources, tools, information, and adult connections that they need to be able to be successful. The Tomorrow Matters program is designed to teach independent living skills to foster teens who range between the ages of 14 up to 21 years old. And in this program, they learn basically everything that they need to know when they leave foster care and are independent. They learn things that normal youth would learn in a family environment at home from their parents.
The Tomorrow Matters program is done in a group mentoring setting, which is where a group of adults works with a group of foster teens. And this is done not only to protect the adults and the youth from being in a one-on-one relationship, but also to allow the security and consistency of adults. And this prevents the possibility of a mentor leaving and becoming another disappointment for these youth. So there is always a core group of adults there for this group of youth to come to for questions and for support during the workshops.
Mentoring program, it allows the kids to have an opportunity to learn more about just those simple independent living skills that they are going to need when they transition. Skills such as money management, things such as learning more about higher education. It gives them a chance to look at how things really operate in the corporate world and to find out how they fit in that world and the opportunities they have available to them. Something as simple as cooking, how to get out there and take care of yourself on their own. We have people coming in from the United States Services.
At these workshops, speakers come in who are knowledgeable in the areas and will share their background and experience with the youth, teach them how to create a budget, how to go on a job interview, and skills that will teach them the real world aspect of living independently. It is so important for them to have adult connections through mentors, speakers in the Tomorrow Matters workshops, and other caring adults that have been involved in their lives. So through these adult connections, they have someone to call as a resource if they need assistance. They can reach out to the mentors that they have been involved with, and they will have a resource there always through the Foster Children's Foundation and the Tomorrow Matters mentoring program that they can come to for advice, for support, or just for caring adults to speak with.
This program, it gives kids a sense of belonging, a place where they can go, and really lets them know that someone really cares about them.
When they do leave the foster care system and they're on their own, they can be successful. They don't end up in jail, they don't end up with negative circumstances, and they don't become just another statistic.
I've worked in the foster care system. I see what these kids go through. Someone has got to be there for these kids because the system is so overburdened. It's designed to just give them their basic needs, and sometimes that's not enough.
To see the youth, how they come in the very beginning of the program and they're very quiet and sometimes they don't want to talk, and to see how much they've learned and how much they've changed at the end. Their goals change. They see beyond of tomorrow and start planning for their future. One person can make a difference in someone's life. You can really change their outlook on life by just being there and letting them know that you really do care about them and you really want to help them.
And a lot of these kids have a lot to offer. I mean, they could be great employees for our corporations in our community and great mentors to the youth in our community because they've been there, they know what it's like. And when they can be successful, they can turn around and help other kids be successful.
There's no greater calling than serving others, and particularly serving children. So for those people who really want to invest in our future, who really want to assist and help our youth, there is no greater opportunity than to do that than to work with the foundation.